We're just having Party Central in Oklahoma City, partnering with the Tim Tebow Foundation to make a night to shine for adults 16 and older that would never ever had a prom experience. We want them to know how special they are, especially on Valentine's weekend. It's the greatest celebration going on in the city.
Are you happy to be here?
Yes.
Yeah, we're really happy to be here. It's one of the highlights of our life.
Oh my goodness, everyone here is so sweet and so kind, and we're all just happy to be here.
We have over 300 participants tonight that have signed up. They'll have a red carpet experience where they'll come into a paparazzi experience. They'll be cheered on and there'll be pictures popping and flashing. They hit another red carpet experience where they'll have another 50 or 100 people just shouting at them and welcoming. They'll hit a dance floor. We got a karaoke room for them. We got a limousine ride where they'll get their first limousine ride ever probably. We've got mascots here. We've got OU and OSU football players.
It's special, man. It's I've got to meet a few kids so far and take some pictures. It's been a fun time, and it's awesome to see the impact. We kind of take it for granted the impact that we can have on those kids and the smiles we can bring to their faces. So it's been fun.
Every single one is a prom king and queen. They get a crown, they get a tiara. Everyone is crowned prom king and queen. It's the most exciting thing I've been a part of in a long, long time.
We responded to Children's Hospital today for a special cause.
Chase gets in the fire truck with Mama.
Little Jace, he was wanting to become a firefighter, so we made him honorary firefighter for the day.
One big step.
My son is obsessed with fire trucks. Everything is fire trucks. At 16 months old, he was diagnosed with a rare form of cancer, ATRT. It's a rhabdoid tumor. I have a 6-year-old also that was diagnosed with the same type of cancer. Went through the same treatment and was cancer-free for 4.5 years. He just relapsed in November and just passed away Sunday.
This is a first. We had to install a car seat, which is not something we normally do in fire trucks. We put it in the back seat, buckled it in. He kept talking and kept asking questions and wanted to know what every noise was, wanted to know what every button did. We're giving him a tour of Station 1, letting him see all the equipment that is housed here at this station.
To be an official firefighter, you have to have an official badge.
The fire chief has came out and made a little presentation to him.
So I'd like to pin this firefighter's badge on your coat here.
Made him honorary firefighter. We demonstrated what it looks like when the firefighters slide down the poles when we get a call. Set up the aerial ladder. We're letting him see what the aerial ladder looks like. This is a 135-foot ladder here at Station 1. There's only 2 of them in the city that tall. Most of the time when we help people, it's on a bad day. This is an opportunity for us to give back and do something good for somebody when it's not necessarily a bad day.
I can't thank the Oklahoma City Fire Department enough. I mean, this is something that we will all remember forever.
Oh, wow.
After sitting behind a shed on a property in Oklahoma County for decades, then donated to the sheriff's office, a poignant piece of our history is carried through the Oklahoma City National Memorial and Museum and presented to the collections manager.
Wow.
It's a sifter built and used by agents with the ATF, FBI, OSBI, National Guardsmen, and sheriff's deputies after the bombing, the only one left all these years later.
It's pretty amazing.
For weeks after the explosion ripped through the Alfred P. Murrah building, law enforcement sifted through 450 tons of rubble, salvaging anything they could.
Their goal was to make sure that they found everyone.
The now fragile artifact will help the museum tell the story.
When you have the actual object and you think about the people who used this and put the shovel full of debris through here, and you can imagine what they went through, how they sweated, how they cried, how they triumphed when they found something really important.
And according to Deputy Bradley Wynn, it will also help in the healing process for law enforcement.
They're just now beginning to talk about it 21 years later. So this is the first piece to emerge from that effort that we're making through our sheriff's office to help them have closure.
Toughness is leading to a path of perfection for the T-Wolves. With an arsenal of weapons to choose, Coach Brent Barnes knows this team is special.
It's not a coincidence, the success that you see on the field when you have something like that. All the intangibles that they bring, all those things add up to a team having success like we are.
Get out there! But this road was paved long ago when these 17 seniors started playing with or against each other in elementary. QB Brandon Marquardt has the best arm in the state today. He and his buddies made a bond early, off and on the field. Marquardt and receiver Colin Klein's success started with a trash can. Marquardt would throw deep and Klein would run to the target.
Ever since, 6th grade?
Yeah.
When I went to Whittier?
That's basically how it went. You just threw it and I'd just run and go get it. It's still the same story now. You just throw it deep.
Marquardt, here comes the blitz.
Klein scored a big touchdown in the T-Wolves' win against Union 2 weeks ago.
Touchdown T-Wolves!
Opening a big door to a district championship. The chemistry between T-Wolves players, the fans, and family means everything.
You've had a hard week, haven't you?
Especially for Brandon Marquardt, who lost his grandmother last Saturday.
She's my #1 fan on and off the field. She called me and always encouraged me, and even when I'm down, she always called, so I'm really gonna miss, those talks.
Brandon and the Norman North T-Wolves are hoping they'll be playing all the way to the first week in December in a state championship game. But tonight, he'll be playing for Nana.
Family on 3, 1, 2, 3. Family!